I am driving home from a holiday event. Um, I'm trying to turn down my radio. I'm listening to some Metallica, honey, because you know what? When the heavy metal comes out, you know the truth comes out too. But um, I've been, I don't know what my take is on this whole um, United Healthcare, I guess that's the name of the company, assassination. Um, I saw earlier on social media one person's take on this, and it makes sense to me because it's one and the same in that this person mentioned how presidents talk about how they make it a badge of honor that they've had certain people like from overseas assassinated and because they're terrorizing the people, right? But yet this situation, and I do feel for the family, I really do, but as I'm hearing more things come out, like I don't see any difference. I totally see where this one influencer's take is making the same parallels between Middle Eastern terrorists and this CEO. They're one and the same. They both kill millions of people with no remorse to gain a profit from. And I think more people are seeing that. And I'm not saying, I'm not condoning, any kind of untimely passing of life, but that's how serious it is. If you've let thousands upon thousands of people die so you can make a profit, you tell me, is that not terrorism? That is terrorism. Okay? That's terrorism. And I don't know. Maybe it's me and I've done my inner work over the years, but I've always disliked corporations, number one, and not been a fan of the American healthcare system, number two. That why is pieces of paper more important than human lives? I just don't get it. I really just don't get it. As I'm driving through, I like the light thing. I'm trying to keep my sound down. I don't want to get a strike there on what I'm listening to. But it just really, I think more people need to like wake up, sound the alarm. I was in a situation where I had a healthcare emergency not even that long ago. And again, it kind of turned out into to back to my issues with vertigo. But I was in the emergency room. I have healthcare insurance, but instead of the doctor coming to me first, guess who came first? The bill collector. They showed up before the doctor did, and they wanted to make sure I was going to be paying for my visit before the doctor came. I mean, you can't tell me that's not some form of extortion. You can't tell me that. And because I recently had a procedure done last week where the same situation happened, where it wasn't an emergency, it was planned. My doctor actually wanted more um, testing done in my situation. I knew again, I didn't feel like I was having any situation or any kind of emergency or anything. But guess who came to me first before I even had to take off my clothes for the procedure? Who came first? The bill collectors. The bill collectors. And I did make a video of that. I probably need to go ahead and post those videos. But what's happening is that I think more people need to start really waking up and seeing what's going on out here. Like, people are making profits off of your literal passed away bodies. Okay? Sick and passed away bodies. They do not care. They're making money from it. And I, for one, I don't want to be one of those little, according to them, successes that they didn't have to pay their money. And when I had that procedure done last week, I questioned it. Like, I was like, excuse me? Like, my doctor said I needed to do this, but for an extra screening. Okay? An extra screening. And you want me to pay some thousands because of that? So I stay alive? That's where we are. And I can recommend some documentaries, but I'm sure we don't need to be educated on this. Americans, we know the healthcare system's trash. We know this. I don't have to tell you this, but what are we gonna do moving forward? And I vowed to myself 10 years ago when I got a health scare, when I didn't have insurance, that I was going to work toward wellness and do things to keep myself well. I'm not going to go on the bandwagon of eat whatever the commercial says to eat and then take the pill, whatever commercial pill they tell me to take, because that's really what's going on. It's like if any commercial has, if any food has a commercial, it's not really food, y'all. And think about it, with all of those kind of things, like I don't even know where I am with this. I'm just, I think more people are starting to wake up. I don't have the answers, only in that I practice wellness. I give advice on my channel, my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and all that good stuff. But it's it's getting real. It's getting real, and that on top of the fact that I just saved my brother from some really hard stuff in the last like few months, and that's probably why I have not been on my channel lately. Again, those who know, they know. And I am documenting and journaling because that is for my own mental wellness as well, because it's hard. It's hard when there's systems upon systems that don't work. And if you're not ready for it, you will break. And this system's not meant for wellness. Quite simply, the system is not meant for wellness. It's meant for you to be sick so that they can make money off of it. And again, I don't even want to name the guy, but I feel for his family. Okay, like his children. Like, children don't get an option as to who their parents are. And so that's who I feel sorry for. But I'm never gonna be glad that anybody is taken from this earth by like violence. But at the same time, I mean, what are we gonna do? We're in a place where, is that the only way for stockholders to pay attention? Like, remember the 99%? Remember that movement from 2008? That was a while. That was a long while ago. Okay, what, 16 years? I remember. We tried. Maybe this needs to be round two of it. We need to like expose these billionaires that are like profiting off of the suffering of others. They quite simply are profiting from the suffering of other people. And to me, that's no different than any kind of Middle Eastern terrorist that in any American or Western European uh, government official will try to say up and down that they're terrorizing their people. We're being terrorized. We're being terrorized. And I'm telling facts. We're being terrorized in America. Our healthcare system is trash. Our education system is trash. Our justice system is trash. All of it's trash. It's trash. I mean, yeah, it's better than a lot of others, but it's better than some, but it's not the best. It's not perfect. And people who look like me, especially with this skin, yeah, it's not. It's kind of not any different, quite honestly. I'm gonna just be honest. Okay. I don't have any answers. I'm just, having reactions right now. Having reactions. What are we going to do? I would say, what you can do is practice wellness. You take some of my tips, like I said, from my channel. I'm going to try to get back on it. Like I said, I am journaling a lot only because for my own mental wellness, because of my brother's situation. Um, it's been a lot. And I'll probably upload a lot of it to my newsletter, most likely. Because again, a lot of it is hard. And those people who have family who deal with mental illness, I wish you well. I wish you strength. I wish you peace, because you really do need to have that. And I'm going to tell you, if it were not for my inner work, the years of inner work that I've done on myself, I would not have been able to do what I've been doing in the past just 3 months. Okay. Some weeks were like, felt like years. Okay. I'm not exaggerating. So, yeah. Be well out there, y'all. Be well.